Hey, this is Mark Hunter, the Sales Hunter. You found the Sales Hunter podcast. We're talking about the elephant in the room, and that's your price. How do you deal with that issue when it comes up that you're trying to close a deal and the customer is challenging you on price? I'm going to deal with it right after we get started right now.
You're listening to the Sales Hunter podcast with Mark Hunter, where the focus is to help you as a sales leader sell with confidence and integrity. And now here's your host.
Okay, you found that issue. You got that great customer. You're ready to close the deal, and they suddenly object to your price. How do you handle that? Now, I've talked about this before, but I want to share with you what you do right at the moment. I'm going to share with you what I call the anchor contrast. I'm going to share this method by sharing with you a story from my own daughter and a boy she was dating. You see, here's the way the situation goes. My daughter and her boyfriend, and my wife and I, we were walking into a very upscale store, and my daughter wanted a particular purse. Now, her boyfriend at the time, who did become her husband, my son-in-law, they walked into the store, and he was a first-year public school teacher. That means he was broke, no money at all. And my daughter walks in and she wants this unbelievable purse. And my daughter, my wife is like, well, maybe we should buy her. And I said, no, we're already paying tuition. We're not buying her a purse also. I said, let's see how this plays out with this boyfriend who could become our son-in-law. My daughter walks over to this particular table, picks up this purse. It's beautiful. She looks at her boyfriend and she says, this is the purse I want. And the price tag was like $400 and some. It was huge. And you could see that her boyfriend is choking because the price is so high. There's no way a first-year public school teacher's got that kind of money. No way. What's interesting is Michelle was coveting that purse. She wanted that purse. Suddenly what happened was they took a step back from the table and they noticed around the perimeter of the table was a much lower price of purse. It was about $110, $120. Now, what was interesting was suddenly they looked at the purse, they looked at the price tag, and they both looked at each other. And suddenly, my daughter's boyfriend said, I'll buy it for you. Now, stop and think about that for a moment. Do you think he was looking to buy her a $120 purse? No, that was 3 months worth of disposable income. But compared to the $400 and some price of the first purse they saw, it was a bargain. You see, what had happened was the store did a beautiful job of anchoring the price. In other words, they anchored it and they contrasted. You see, if they had not had that $400 purse on the top of the display table, there's no way the lower price purse would have been purchased, because he would have looked at it and said, it's too expensive. But because it was there, it looked like a bargain. When you are about to present your price, don't hesitate to contrast it with an all-in offer. You put the offer on the table, you put everything into the package. You let it feel like the customer is getting everything. And you let them sweat over it. You let them have angst over it. You let them get concerned over it. You let them reject it. And then you put on the table the offer that you normally would have put on the table. Now, what have you done? You have contrasted the price. You've anchored the price you want them to pay with a much higher price. Suddenly it becomes a bargain. If, on the other hand, you had just presented them the offer that you want them to accept, they probably would be pushing back. They'd probably be saying, hey, no, this isn't good. I want you to take a discount. But because you put the higher price one. Now, how effective is this? It is incredibly effective. In fact, it is so effective that what you will find is that you will find many times customers will actually take the higher priced offer. Boom. Drop the mic on that. So when you do present the higher priced offer, make sure it is something that you can deliver on. You know, what's interesting is this is just one of a couple different topics that when I come into companies and do their sales kickoff meetings, I talk about. In fact, just today, I was with an organization and we were talking about this very same issue. That's why I wanted to share it with you right now. But you see, here's the whole situation. price is not what you believe it is. Price is what the customer perceives it to be, matched with the value. And see, in my boyfriend's eyes, spending $120 on a purse was worth the investment because he was, he really liked our daughter. Yes, the story does have a happy ending. About a year or so later, he did become our son-in-law. And I'm proud of the way he can handle money, because if he had bought that $400 purse, there's no way he would be my son-in-law today. Hey, with that, we want to say thank you for listening to the Sales Hunter podcast this week. Hey, I'll tell you what, here's the deal. I've got a gift for you. Jump down to the show notes. I've got a sales prospecting book for you. You can grab it. All you do is click the link. It'll take you right there to it. And here's the deal. Hey, please check out, subscribe to the Sales Hunter podcast. Why? Because each week we drop 2 episodes, one a short one like this and one a longer interview style. But each topic, each episode is designed to give you insights on one particular thing. Do me another favor, if you will. Would you leave us a review? Whether you listen on Spotify or Apple Music or whatever the platform, leave us a review. Why? Because really, when you help tell other people, hey, guess what? It helps us grow our audience so we can help more people. Hey, I'm Mark Hunter, the Sales Hunter. You've been listening to the Sales Hunter podcast.